Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I want to talk to you about a serious matter. Crack. Don't do it. Alright, so actually I'm previewing a Crackout video, and I'm going to show you some coins that I'm considering cracking out. Thanks for your support of the channel. Some of these coins, a lot of these coins in this series of video are going to be coins that I wouldn't necessarily normally crack out. I just grabbed this coin specifically because it was from the bulk video section that we did, and I may or may not have a couple other quarters from the bulk series that I'm going to see if I can send in and get an upper grade on. I pulled out this 45D because I just thought it was really nice grade. The big thing on that is the bulk submission. I actually have quite a few raw coins I'll probably send in and see if we can't get them in 65 holders or better on those. So, but the 45D and then also this 48S very specifically because I think I can get a PL on it, and I'd like to get a proof like. Of course, what you realize now is that when this one goes in and comes back out, I may get a PL, but then this one's a 66, and my gut tells me that's going to come back as 65 PL because that's just the way the world works. That's just the reality of it. But I really like the fields on that. I thought, I could get a proof like on that particular coin. Next up, this coin takes a lot of discussing because this is an 1878 Indian head penny, and it's a very nice coin, and it looks like a proof, but it ain't a proof. 64 brown. Now, a couple things. Pennies are collected oftentimes by color. So 64 brown on this is about a $350 coin. A 64 red brown is about a $500 coin. This coin I can probably get closer to red brown money for because it has a lot of color to it, not just a little bit of red, but also then some of that toning. So I'm just going to maneuver things here a little bit and see if I can get a better look. Now the fields do look, they look proof-like, especially the obverse, because I haven't seen many Unk Indian pennies with that type of a feel to it. Now, having said that, it's actually probably worth the same amount in a proof or an Unk. In fact, the proof technically, if I get the exact same grade, lists for less. So, if it comes back at proof 64 brown, at that point it is actually a less valuable coin technically. It's still the same coin, so maybe I can get the same amount for it either way. Next up, this is also in the glutton for punishment realm of the world. This is also something that I wouldn't do except for the YouTube channel. This Morgan is stunning, especially the front half here. You got the neck up and just unbelievable. Just tiny contact marks there. There is just a hair of some contact marks on this backside, but even those are hardly even contact marks. They're almost just like, I don't know, breaks in the luster, those little marks back there. And then on the reverse of the coin is really equally stunning. Big open fields without any marks. And the reason why I'm crazy to send this in is because, this is already graded 66. You want to crack that and try to get a 7. A 6 to a 7, guys, that would be pretty phenomenal. And they're also really tough on these 81Ss. If this was any other date, I think it's a 7 all day long. But 81Ss, they're just harder on because they come so nice. Speaking of coins that are so nice, and by the way, not worth the economics of sending back in, check this out. This is cool. So a couple things. This Oregon Trail 1926. Now it has about a 5-degree rotation of the die. It's just a little bit off center. You kind of want to tweak it there to get it centered. This coin has everything you want going on it for the type. The color, the luster, the contact free, everything about this coin is high grade, and it got a mint state 64. So there's not a real big jump. I mean, a 64 is 175, a 65 is $200. So it's not really a coin that normally I would send in just because of the value differential. Oregon Trails are fun because they made them for a lot of years. Most of them are common dates except for the 33D and then all the 39s. But I forgot to tell you on this Morgan back here that is 66 currently in the marketplace. You can probably pick up for about 250 or something like that. And 67, that's a big jump that goes to 700. I got to remember to tell you prices because otherwise I get messages saying things like, Mr. Coin Geek, you didn't tell me how much that is. What's the value? All right, so this is an old friend. Also not a high value coin, the 26 Philly. Oh, that's so funny. Funny in like, what are you doing with your lens here? I just got it fogged up by holding it in my hand. All right, so this 26, gorgeous coin. I think it's a 5 red all day long. Lovely, lovely coin. About $100 coin in 5 red. But in questionable color, and the word of the day, children, questionable color. You know, not worth much. So this I'm getting ready to send back in. We're going to go ahead. This coin is something that I've had simmering for a while. This is one of my favorite pennies I have ever owned. And this coin is stunning on all accounts. I think this coin should be in a 66 brown holder. And with the color going on, I think it is a legit $1,000 coin for the penny specialist. And you guys out there that do these, you know what I'm talking about. All day long. There's guys on Instagram, all they do is, you know, high grade pennies with color. Deep boop boo. Wah wah. All right. Questionable color unk details. We're going to try to change that. And that's just something that is a little bit of a vendetta going on here. All right. So the 78 Morgan dollars. So this is the 8 tail feather variety, which is a little bit tougher to get in high grade. Man, I already forgot my numbers on this coin. So, you know, this is a coin that I think in 63 was like 250, but in 64 it's like 400. It had a big jump. It's got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tail feathers. And if you look at the overall quality of this coin, you got to think it's above average. It's got some contact marks. Nice PL reverse. The obverse, not quite PL, but just lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What would you grade this coin? Right? I mean, is it an average coin, an MS63? Well, this day it was, and I'm going to try to get that fixed because this is a coin that I sent in. It was in one of our old videos, and I've had it sitting around for a while, just making me angry. So, last but not least, I have all of these guys, these 36S Buffaloes on fire, right? That I love, love, love. And so I don't have it out here. I also have a 60, oh, I do. There's the 66 right in front of me. No boy. All right, so here's the deal. I am considering taking all 4 of these and seeing how they do at PCGS. Just take, and the gamble here is that I'm going to get better than 2 4s, a 5, and a 6. Now, I'm really fond of this coin. This is the coin that isn't for sale yet because, you know, I think I want to try to get it in a 7 holder. So, which means it'll come back in a 5. I know, you can already make fun of me. It's okay. Hey, it's not your money, right? So, well, I mean, thanks to channel support here, guys. I appreciate the fact that we're going to have fun with these coins together, and we're going to see what happens. So, that one has a, no, I was going to say slight rotated, but I think it's just not centered perfectly. But I'm going to wager on these Buffaloes that they come back nicer grades from PCGS if I send them in on their standard service. So, all right, guys, there's a stack of coins that we are considering cracking out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Give us some feedback. Which do you think we should crack out and send? Are there any that you think there's no way in God's green earth you should send that? Just let us know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. I've been the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.